So yesterday afternoon I got this bike wheel back together. Found shorts in the area known as the axle shaft. There was shorts in this area here. So what I did is I cut off a piece as I showed you previously. But another problem was there's a spring right in here that protects the outer casing of the wire so that it can bend forward for the slot that's on the left side. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, fearing that it might be too short for cutting off the wires that I needed to cut off where the problem was, instead of routing it along this rail and then up and then into the inverter, I decided to go up the support for the battery box, and I just made it to where everything hooked up inside. And when I tested it last night, I had to charge the battery because it was completely dead. I hadn't charged it in a while. The thing came on and it ran. And before it ran, but it was cutting out like it had a bad Hall sensor, which is what drives the motor to the inverter. The inverter picks up on what the sensor says, where the magnets are, the north and south arrangement. Anyway, after rewiring it with the same wire, but shortening it, and then of course running up the posts there instead of the long way around, it made it. And that was my big concern. Another problem I had is when I'd first start off, the wheel would want to go backwards and then go forwards. And what that does is, what causes that is a short in the wire that goes to one of the Hall sensors. Usually it's the yellow wire that goes bad. And of course mine had a bad connection to the ground of the shaft where the wires were exposed, and this was making it cut out. I'd get 2 miles down the road and all of a sudden no motor. So I'd turn it off, then turn it back on. I'd go another 50 feet and have to do that all the way home. And finally it just died and wouldn't work. And then my knees were killing me because I had to ride uphill all the way home with the weight of the wheel being heavier and the inverter and the actual battery. It adds an additional weight, which puts a great strain on your legs. And with my knees being kind of old, I couldn't handle the load, so I had to fix the bike wheel. I hope this information helps someone, because I can understand how frustrating it is to take out an electric bike and it doesn't work. Thanks for listening. I hope you get some knowledge on how to fix your electric wheel if you need to from this video.